So, welcome to Community Review. Now, we've got two videos this week from two people that belong in our community, and they're going to be talking about talisman. But let me give you my views on talisman. No, wait a minute. Why don't we find out what they have to say first, and then we'll get my thoughts at the end. Hi, welcome to Community Review. This week we're going to be looking at talisman. Now we got two great videos that were sent to us talking all about talisman. Let's hear what they have to say.
Hey Rob, my name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer. Well, thanks for doing this. This is a great idea to let other people do something on your channel. I also wanted to talk a little bit about talisman, and the thing I wanted to say is that exactly, I don't have talisman in my collection anymore. I traded it away 3 years ago, I think, because, well, although my girlfriend liked it very much, for me it was a little bit too simple. Just a roll and move without many decisions to make yourself. So it fell a little bit flat for me. I like the idea, I like the setting, the fantasy and stuff like that, but it didn't work for me in the end. But who knows, maybe if we'll meet somewhere in the future, you and your family and I can play a game together, and maybe I'll fall in love with the game anyway. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Rob.
Hi folks, today I'm going to do my level best to do a short review on Talisman. I bought first edition Talisman back in the day, and at that point there weren't many sort of fantasy based board games available, and we played Talisman and enjoyed it. It was surpassed. Lots of other games came out that gave us that fantasy feel without the randomness and the longevity of playing Talisman. But me being me, when third edition came out, I picked it up with all its beautiful plastic minis in it, and we even played it on my stag night. So yeah, me and several sort of slightly inebriated friends in preparation for my wedding 20 odd years ago played Talisman, and yeah, we kind of enjoyed it, and it went on forever. And eventually I got rid of that. It became quite valuable, and with a newly married man with a young baby, we needed the money, so I sold it on. Fourth edition came out, and then the revised version, Fantasy Flight, took it over, and I started to buy it again. Some of the luck in the game had been mitigated by the fact that it introduced this new fate system, which I thought was fantastic. Because one of the main problems with Talisman has always been that with one bad roll of the dice, you can completely destroy yourself. And the other problem is that it's almost like cooking a turkey. It's roughly 1 hour per player, then 1 hour per expansion. If you're playing the whole thing, don't expect to have any life outside of Talisman. I got rid of it eventually because I found there were games that I preferred over Talisman itself. But like the proverbial penny, or bad penny, it's not really a bad game, it turned up again in the form of Relic, which is a 40k version, which I found the flavour of is more to my liking. So yeah, Talisman has its place and is worthy in anybody's collection really. It's just a little bit long and a little bit random.
Great job, guys. Kurt, Allen, thank you so much for doing this. Talisman is one of the favorite games of my family. We absolutely love this game. Now, a lot of people say it's fantasy monopoly and things like that, but we just like how there's just so many different things that can go wrong. Is it luck driven? Sure. Is it sometimes, you know, where a fighter has an advantage or the priestess has an advantage because of the certain cards that you can play in the middle or different scenarios? There's so much to the game. It's the same, but it's never the same. We've had some knockdown, drag-out fights. We've had things that have happened. People turn into toads, fights, yelling, screaming, everything over this game. And it's just one of our go-to games, and it is one of our games that we play during the holidays every single year. We love the game. We have everything for it. Now that it's not part of Fantasy Flight, I wonder if Games Workshop will bring it back and maybe put a new spin on it. You never know. You just never know. Well, that's it for this week's Community View. We've started out pretty good. We had 2 wonderful talk-throughs on it, and hopefully next week we'll have more people involved. Now, either send it to me via Google Drive or OneDrive for MSN. You can send it to either one of my emails, either novaprime860@hotmail.com or novaprime8@gmail.com. And just get those videos to me. All it has to be is 1 minute to 3 minutes. Just give your thoughts on the game or what you think of expansions and things like that, and so forth and so on. Now, this week's is going to be something that's going to be really, really cool. One of the probably is now considered one of the best dungeon crawls of all time, and that's Descent. And I would love to hear what you guys think. So, with that said, the very first component, no, not component moment, that's Ian's. Hey Ian, how come we didn't get a video from you? That's a good point. The first community review is in the can. Thanks for watching. I'm Rob Warren, and we'll see you soon.